Yeah, the REScoop is the Federation of Renewable Energy Cooperatives in Europe. That's the program we are in. Um, I'm going. These are some of the figures, and but I'll go to some of the examples that exist in Europe. Dirk is from EcoPower. It's a large group in Belgium with a number of power plants by now. It started in 1991, but it really got kick-started with an initiative actually by a city in Belgium, uh, giving the opportunity to a cooperative to start in the city. And that's kick-started the whole operation. And then in 2003, when the market was liberalized, EcoPower also started to uh, supply energy to customers, and that's when it really started off. Um, these are some of the figures. I'm not going to talk too much about it. What was interesting is that the group has also started to support new cooperatives to get started. So by making a contract for a longer term contract, so that the banks were secure that they could loan to a starting cooperative. That's what we mean by the last thing. Some of the important things is it's become a quite large supplier. 1.2% of the households in Flanders are customers with them. And it grows very fast. Dirk said about 500 new members every month, so it's growing very fast. They are also being rewarded best green energy supplier and best customer support. And as you can see in the bottom figure, they have managed also to reduce energy consumption by their customers by about 20%, excluding the ones that have a PV installation. So it's really working very well. It's probably caused by a very simple tariff with only one price, like we have. So it's probably helping to reduce energy consumption. Another big one is Middelgrunden in a wind park in front of Copenhagen in Denmark. They had to sort of change the law to make it possible for people to enter the game there, because they were normally close to what they could to their own community, and so they had to enlarge that to be able to invest in an offshore park. But that worked out. It's a private partnership. It's a cooperative, but they are working closely with the local grids operator. So there's
attention, please. The Fair Trade Conference will start in 15 minutes in exchange 8, 9, and 10.
It started with a small project, and then got into the bigger one in front of the coast. They have about 40,000 shareholders also in the group. And then there's EWS in Schönau. That's a cooperative that actually took over, and that's maybe interesting for Nigel also. They took over their local grid at the end of the 90s, have been taking over small grids in the neighborhood, and they are under one main company. They have 3 pillars: supply, distribution, and production. So there are possibilities in Europe to take on the whole project. They work a lot with cogeneration, very small cogeneration plants, and PV, and then some hydropower. So that's to give an idea of what's going on.